Hello. Um, yeah, that was Stationeers. As usual, hopefully everything is working. It probably is. No idea. I think I've said this before. One day I'll work out a way of actually telling you if it's working. Yeah, so I'm back with Stationeers. I did do a little bit of stuff while I was... No, Twitch, you are not unstable. Just haven't been live long enough to decide you are stable. So, so I mentioned most of these before I finished last time, which is I basically went down and did a bunch of welding. So this whole thing is now welded up. I also placed down as many chutes as I possibly could. And I got most of the way through this section. I got kind of... Oh, there. I knew there was somewhere it wasn't quite matched up. So, yeah, I got most of the way. But yeah, the last thing I did was I completely and utterly demolished the existing little base. There is still technically a bit of it. Basically because I needed somewhere to store the ores, because I still don't really have somewhere to put any of that. So, yeah, that's just kind of sat there doing nothing for now. So, today's goal is I want to try and put some walls on this place. I have a vague idea about what I'm going to do. I'll emphasize the vague part of the vague idea. But yeah, the first thing I need to do is lay this place out. Because I have a slight sneaking suspicion there's not enough space in here. Okay. I also finished this wall off a bit. I did decide to match the bottom ones by pushing everything back one side. And I still haven't really worked out how to deal with this splitting system. It appears there is no manual way to split between them. You have to use the sorter. So I will keep playing with that, and hopefully I'll work something out eventually. Wow, this is quite hardcore. Let's see whether I actually like this as background music or not. So yeah, the first job today is to try and put all this all the kits, vendors, blah blah blah, back together. I probably also need to think about some certain types of material, because this is literally everything I've currently got. It's stacked into 500, so there's quite a lot in some of it, but not that much. So I probably need to restock some of that at some point. Yeah. For now, let's start off with these. Right, tool manufacturer, you can just kind of go in the corner. Nobody cares about you. So I've kind of got two of each. Yeah. Totally. Okay. So I always make two of these because I always find one of them too limiting. This is very heavy. Just this song. Sorry. Right. Oh, I did forget to put something down. I put some insulated tank pads down. What I'm going to use those for, I'm going to put scrubbers in them with filters for volatiles, pollutants, and nitrous oxide to make sure the atmosphere stay nice and clean. I found the scrubbers with a pad under them, and wireless batteries just run forever. Like, you never have to think about them again, so that's what I'm going to do. But, yeah, so I put down 2 sets of pads, one for each of the areas. That should be fine. Because I find that they just work for some reason. Apparently there's a paint gun now. Not that I really care, because I've got unlimited spray cans, but... Right, this room. How the hell am I going to lay it out? So the wall is along here. I literally just this. There. Problem is, there isn't really space for that. Yeah. I knew this was going to be a problem. Technically that works. Bit blah. Technically I could do another row facing it then, I guess. Excuse me a minute while I just go do some weird Stationeers ability to cheat. For some reason this is all you need. I can even take it away afterwards. Just need it there in the first place. I have to make this wall. Not sure. Back to that. Most importantly though, they do fit. Not overly happy with it. Other than just not being overly happy with it, I'm not sure what to say about it, to be honest. Let's rephrase that. What could I do instead? Plenty of space to move between these. I guess ideally I just need a block. I can space these out. So. Yeah, this is a bit too hardcore. I'll think about that. Meanwhile, think about the other bits I need to do. Do I have... Phew. Fortunately, because my manufacturers aren't built, I can't actually replace these just by building more. So yeah, I'm still cross temporarily. But what my plan is, to begin with, I sort of started making this as like a central area. I carry on that. So this is going to be too high. And the extra one just to make it symmetrical. There. To start trying to put down some. Right. So what we said, I was going to make a way around the edge of this. Start off just by placing down an edge. Now I'm actually going to stop it here. Partly so it just looks a bit different. Partly because I don't think there's actually space not to stop it there. That makes sense. Okay. So in that case, I end up with a hallway section here, which has got these things in it. Now, at the moment, I've emptied these fillers. There's nothing in them at all. And I did that basically because it was getting cold, and I didn't want to have to back up again. So I just sucked it through the system. That's actually a good point. How is... Alright. I was mucking around with my mic settings earlier to try and stop some of the noise whenever I touch the microphone. Hopefully it's worked. It appeared to when I was testing. Okay. That creates an external little balcony thing. So in that case, you end up with a walkway area down here, which has filling stuff. I guess I should put batteries there as well at some point. A kitchen area. I need to move that because originally I put it there for good. Oops, I might have to move that. A living room area next to the balcony, and I was going to say bedroom area, but there isn't. Doesn't really feel like there's space to put something down there. I'll have to come back to that. But certainly, kitchen and living room can be here. Okay, that's approximately how I want to lay that out. And as I said before, 2 stories tall. The goal of effectively hiding all this stuff. Probably with some grating, actually. Might look good. Try that. I made a bunch. Types of grating I've got. It's too aggressive. Don't like that. Okay. Standard grating it is. Because that means that the air is still allowed to flow between them. Because this thing isn't airtight. But it stops you visually being able to look at that. Would work. I missed the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Okay. Because of that, I think there's no point in actually putting up. Um, like a nice roof there. Got a door there, so that's fine. What do I want to do with the... I think I almost want to use iron ones. I got iron ones. I do have those. This is kind of the industrial zone. I don't think you would put like nice too many windows in it or anything. We'll put some in. I don't think you put none in. That makes sense. I think it will be above all the corridors. It wouldn't be above all the equipment. In fact, I probably want to do something to hide the equipment from the inside as well. Come back to that. Okay. Coffin. Let's build a few of these walls to make it a bit more completed. Oops, I missed one. Alright. Other than the fact that I didn't actually place down all the bits I wanted. Oh yeah. Problem solved. Steel sheets. Make no. Ooh. That is not what I wanted. Why is there an arrow on my nice clean wall? Oh, they seem to have increased the number of these. That's the one I want. That's a bit bright at the moment, but I'll work on that later. Right, how the hell do I make this look a little bit more interesting? So, first thing is, I can't have just glass all the way around. Ooh, have they fixed the water glitch now? Yeah, today's update. I missed one in the corner. Which one did I miss in the corner? Which one did I miss, Dirk? Dirk? So, will I go get water? Oh, okay. Hello, by the way. How are you? Oh, do you mean the one in the roof that I missed? Okay, in that case, yes, I was aware of that. Cool. I'm glad to hear it. You can probably tell I'm slightly getting over a cold still. I always get colds that the most of it disappears in like 2 days, and I get an annoying cough and sniffly nose for the next 2 weeks. Right. So, the kitchen can have a lot more solid walls, can't it? Need some matte windows, not as many. Let's go window. Did I pick up the right end? Yeah. Not going to stop me playing games though. Alright, let's put up a couple of higher windows. And then I guess the rest of it, I want to make it out of these ones or different. Let's go back to the iron one since I'm using that one quite a lot. We're going with kind of industrial outside theme to this. I may as well carry on with it. I'm not going to do it on that one though. Because you can see it from kind of the living space. I think it'll look a bit blah. Leave it. Don't. Take out a few of these. Put them up top. That's why it's not going into there. We're probably going to find these are all completely the wrong way around. And I'm going to want to change them later, but I'll worry about that another time. Need plastic, glass, and iron sheets. Would help if I actually used the sensible thing and completed this one. No, come here. Come here. Right. Plastic. I think it's plastic for these. It is. Cool. I think I need to put the rest of it to really understand whether that was actually a good plan or not. I think it looks alright. There's plenty of light coming through inside. Probably need to put some lights in the roof, but that's fine. Put the glass in before I forget. Otherwise I'll be wondering why the hell I can't pressurize it later. Right. That's that done. So, living room bit. We definitely want lots of light in this. I'm about to sneeze. Be right back. I may have also just realised I didn't make my lunch for tomorrow, so I need to do that before I finish today. Oh well, that's a later problem for later me. Okay. So therefore you end up with a wall along here, which is separating the two areas. I think it's alright to put a full wall on here. Because it makes it feel like the room's actually, like, ending, the next one starting. We'll just carry on building anyway. I plan to put, like, internal doors in these gaps, by the way. Hence why I'm just leaving them. Right. Roof-wise. Come ways to carry on. Window. I do that. Should work. Okay. Do I think that looks right inside? Yeah, it's probably acceptable. I need to do something with the internals to make sure they actually look decent and not just the back end, but that's a later job. For now, I just want to get the thing pressurized. Hence why I'm also not bothering about changing colours on things. Don't worry, I don't plan to leave these bright white next to the dull grey. Not that mean. Okay. Living room area. What I'm thinking is I will put a proper column like that. Effectively, the rest of it completely open. Then I guess I'll match. And yeah, I will leave this as white rather than more industrial side, because it's the living kind of area. Yeah, that should. Concept windows. Oop. Okay. Build these up quick. I can imagine what the next bit's going to look like. I find it easier when I'm doing this just to build them up as I go. I tend to find that I lose track of what the hell I placed where. If I just leave them all, like, completely just blah. Nothing. Or in the built, partially built state, I should say. Did eventually get there with the words. Right. Right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So again, it's worth putting. This can actually be in the iron again. On the roof. It'll look weird not to leave what started on the roof. Right. The question is, how much of this do I leave as open? Part of me wants to close it up a little bit. It's not just a completely greenhouse glass box. But I don't really know how to. Maybe I'm better off doing... Hopefully that car horn that's going off in my background isn't getting through to you. Because it sounds more like, not so, like somebody's in trouble, but somebody's trying to get somebody's attention. Right. That'd be a good amount of open space. Don't to say no. Feels like there's too much solid space there. Problem is that I don't want to just take away these two, for example. Or, so I say, go in two like I have done everywhere else. Because that will take out this entire section, just leaving these two. And that then just doesn't leave enough. Does it? It's a bit pointless having such a little bit there. It just feels wrong. I'll just take out two of them. Slightly do my head in because it's not quite symmetrical. I actually don't really like that either. I think it was better with them in. I'll leave them in for now and I'll work that one out later. Okay. Right. I need to put it in the composite. Oi. Get in place. glass in, and then I should be done with the upstairs bit for now. Okay. Right. Now I need to work out how to do the lower bit. So, let's start off with this area. I think first things first, I'm going to place on block. I know why I decided to do it like that, but I actually agree with it. Steel. No, grab steel. Okay. Thinking. I mean, this is the furnace room. It doesn't need to be like... You don't need to see into this. We'll put a couple of windows. But overall, I don't see a point in putting many windows in that. Let's use the iron ones so they look a bit more industrial. Okay. Theory, if I go into here, the lights turn on. Oh, it works. Oh, I feel kind of happy now. Lights work. Actually, it's not bad about light either. Probably with another one light out here. A little bit further. Because it is a bit... I'll come back to that. So, this particular room, there is no particular atmosphere. I'm going to leave it as is. What there is a digital valve to stop the room overpressurizing. My theory being, if I let this place warm up to 300-400 degrees C, it doesn't really matter. I'm not spending a lot of time in here. And it will actually probably help the furnaces if they don't lose as much energy to the atmosphere. Because I don't really want to do the whole cheaty thing of put them into a wall. Just don't like doing that kind of stuff. So I could probably actually set this door up. External pressure is 101. Actually, they're both 101, aren't they? Out vent, outdoor, gas and... There we go. Right. First section is now pressurized. So, let's do the greenhouse next. That greenhouse is just easy. It's greenhouse. It's just glass. I will put a little bit of decoration in, actually. This is a greenhouse. Well, actually, that works quite nicely. It goes up through that. Yeah, that works. Right. Alright, I'll these down. It's kind of underneath there. Figured why not. One thing I'm going to have to remember to do, I need to seal the inside of that. Because that pipe bridge is not sealed. I might weld that up fully. Rather than leaving it halfway state. Sounds like a wise idea thinking about it. Otherwise I'll totally accidentally take a piece out and just depressurize the whole greenhouse. That just will not go very well. Glass. Need to go get water. God, I forgot how rapidly the water drops when it isn't glitched out. Oh, that's me out of glass. One sec. We'll get more glass. I'm hoping this final build will take a lot of the resources I still have left. Because I have a surprising amount of stuff still. Okay. Double check that's all of them done. Don't need to accidentally forget one. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Cool. Perfect. I need a bit of steel. Go and weld up the pipe bridge properly. Come on. There we go. Right. That seals off greenhouse area. At least from the outside world. I need to seal off from the inside world as well now. First, water and food. There we go. Right. That's that done. I feel like to make this a bit more interesting, I should raise up some of these way to the roof. I think I probably will do that at some point. Right. Let's try and seal this room off. Yeah. Right. So all that's sealed. It's just these ones. I'm thinking of putting Windows is most of it. I leave the windows in like where you see through. That would work. Right. The occupancy sensor has read me. That means I've got a sealed room. So, let me get this airlock working as well. And turn on the vent so I suck all the air out. 101, 101. Outdoor. Vent, vent. Well, that feels a bit weird. Okay. I realised I made a small mistake there as well. Right. That can pull a vacuum in here. I'm kind of doing it this way around because I'd rather not heat the air up in here. Because I could use the air conditioner to actually do that, but I don't really want to. Right. So I'm just going to leave that running for now. It'll just do its thing. I just realised that was a mistake. Right. Right, okay. Blah, 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 blah. What am I thinking? Right, this corridor. So, first things first, let's actually put some grating down over here. You can actually kind of use the walkway. Because at the moment you can't. Let's put them down here as well. Also going to put them over top of this because I'm fed up of walking around it. Okay. So this room. This one wants to feel a bit more industrial. Kind of annoying where I've run out of the type of blood I'd rather use. There's a windowed version. Go on. There we go. I never understood why the wall's the only one that use plastic. And all the others use steel. It always seems a bit of a weird recipe choice. I theory, that entire space should now be occupancy sensor is not catching me. Does not think this is sealed. Probably would help if I put the windows in. Still not picking me up though. Too complex of a space. No, it's still saying world. There is a definite hole in here. I have a feeling I know what it is. Feeling this guy does an airtight seal. I need to put so. Just a quick check around. That's sealed. All of this should be sealed. See anywhere that shouldn't be sealed. Hopefully it was just that one. Yes. Gone green. We're pressurized. Right, again, I can't bother to warm the space up. There's a lot of gas in here. Just going to suck it all out. I never hooked these up to power, apparently. Whoops. Huh. Wait a second. I need some orange cable. Orange. Good thing I spotted that. Would have been a bit annoying if I hadn't. Forgot I put a hole there. Let's seal that hole back up before I do that again. Cool. It would have to go seal the front door, wouldn't it? I suspect there's just a lot of air coming in through it. External is 43. Outer door. Right. Does help when you remember stuff like that. Right. I think that is classified as being vented. So, let's see if this thing works. Lights worked, so that's a good start. That guy has come on. He's dumping a ton of gas in here. Here, I can breathe. Can breathe. Or not. Apparently the pressure hasn't quite gotten all the way over here yet. It's a good thing I put multiple pressure sensors in here, though. Theory, if I walk out here. Yep, that's working. Cool. I think that is now working. I have one space pressurized. Woohoo! The greenhouse is officially pressurized. He's got nothing in it, but let's ignore that. That wasn't very smart, was it, Ella? Just ignoring it. Get in there. Let's weld these things up while I'm doing this stuff. I believe I need 6 sheets. Six sheets next. Nope, cable core next. Now plastic sheets. Then I need a screwdriver to finish it. Then I need the mods. Okay. There's some stackers around here somewhere as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently I have these two to put somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where I'm putting. There is literally nowhere to put them. Okay, I'll come back to that. Recycler for centrifuge, if anyone was wondering, by the way. I could put them downstairs, couldn't I? Because I can just dump anything in the recycle system. Might not be a bad idea. Right, that's getting there. Okay, so you're pumping in 5 litres, which is correct. I wanted lots of airflow through this. Yep, and then they're sucking out a little bit of air each time. Perfect. That is all working. Woohoo! I actually did it right. I didn't even have to problem solve it for once. Oh. Well, it was bound to happen, wasn't it? Sounds like somebody's out on the motorbike. Guess he didn't do the roof either. Apparently I did do the roof. I just didn't do the wall. Yeah. Yep. Just didn't do the walls. Okay. At least that little problem was found nice and early. Right. I can also turn this back on. Yeah. Might make it. I'm trying to avoid using the jetpack because it's just adding more gas to this area. To be fair, like almost completely out of air. Probably just stop now. Do I have any lights? If I've got any lights, I'll put the lights up for now. Don't think I have. No, I'm out of lights. No, I'm not. I have 4. Really enough to be bothered. Yep. Right. Let's turn on the controls for this then. Lights on. And... Oh. Oh, I thought I was about to get smacked against them. Theory, this one should be on too. It is. Perfect. I'm guessing these things are working quite hard right now. Yeah. Right. What do I think about my lighting down here? I think overall I'm happy. Yeah, I think this is good lighting down here. Why are those damaged? Random. The others are damaged, are they? This one's damaged too. Why? That's really weird. Okay. Looks like we're up to pressure though. Well, near enough anyways. Perfect. Hello, Credox. Cuspet said that right. Apologies if I did not. Right, the last thing I need to do is turn on the air conditioner. Hey! How's it going? I also need to turn on this air conditioner. I need to turn on the air conditioner in the greenhouse too. Can't forget to do that. First things first, water. is I can actually now open my helmet in here and drink the water that's in here. Woohoo! Here, I can just jump into this thing as well. Oh, it's actually decided to depressurize this time. Right. Air conditioner on. That should maintain the temperature in a nice balmy 30 degrees C in here. It is the greenhouse. I think it should be warmer. Hence why I actually separated the two areas. Okay. My next task then, I need to make some stuff. Like some lights. Because I'm minorly out of lights now to finish doing lights upstairs. Okay. Lights are made in electronics printer. This one. Does help you actually hook it up to power first, doesn't it? That usually helps. Minor problem. How many transformers? So I guess you're getting heavy cable for a minute. There we go. Kit lights. What do I need? Iron and copper. Iron. Where did I find the lights? There now. Right. Make me lights. Meanwhile, I'm going to get a drink. BRB. I seem to have caused this minor problem here. Lights, you were supposed to go in the stacker. Didn't actually turn the stacker on. Oops. Right. Let's go put some lights upstairs. Right, is there anywhere I feel that needs more light? Say here. Okay. I may need to put some somewhere else as well. Let's leave it at that for now. I'm alright with up here. I need to way more up here. Though to be fair, it's actually not bad. Just with the windows. Maybe I'm alright with this being the amount of the window space in the roof for the living room. Oh well. Moving on. That is not what I wanted. I wanted that. That should probably be enough for in here. Okay, straight down the middle and here should be fine. Let's do a different type of lights in here. Put one of those down there. Here. I don't really want to light up all this stuff around here. I mean, it's utility stuff, and I'm planning to kind of lock it off so you can't really see it. So that should be fine. If I do the same pair in here, put it on the other side. It's the kitchen, so I want some overlight. Then I'll want some Pacific light. Certain spots. There. 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 Let's try that. Where is power from? Oh, that was the right way. Of course it's on the wrong side. Because it just had to be. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to try and avoid putting the cabling up over the windows. Because I think that'll look horrible. Oh. Any more cable? Luckily, I have plenty of that in stock. I do need to paint it orange, though. I believe I also have some gas sensors somewhere. Do I have any sensors anymore? Kit sensors, there we go. To make sure I put a gas sensor somewhere up here. I don't think there are any up here yet. I will need to put some more down on this one, but let's just start off. Yeah. That actually wasn't a very smart place to put that. Bit one further over, shall we? Need to put power line down there to get to the lights. Yeah. Right. What did I just connect? I don't believe there should be anything up there to connect. Oh, maybe it's just glitching because it's messing around with the power line. I'm pretty sure there's nothing up there to connect to. Right. That one's done. Done. It's nice that the script is turning these on for me. I haven't really thought this through, have I? I don't think there's actually a way to get cables to that light. Without going over the... It's a window. To be fair, question whether I need it. I think I'm going to go with I don't need it. There is quite a lot of light in here anyways. Right. Lighting. I'm happy with that. Probably do with a bit in this corner. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that corner yet, so I'm happy with that right this second. Plenty of light up here. Bit shadowy, but that's fine. Ooh, that's quite a cool effect with the lights through the grating, though. This one's the same, but lots of light in the living room. Not quite as intense as in here, which I think is completely perfect. You should have more light in the kitchen, in the living room. Hunger caution. Okay. Let's go sort that out. Ah, now we actually have to go out the base properly. This is a novel experience. Actually, hang on. That's what I can hear. Not sure about that going off the whole time. Right, I want a couple of sensors first. Gold. Then what I actually want is a bunch of manual pipe meters. The reason I want that is because I want to be able to monitor some of the pressures. Oh, that's in the living room, isn't it? Yeah. Might have to reconsider that. Yeah, so I want a bunch of manual pipe meters so I can monitor some of the amounts of air in some of these pipes. Slash water in this one, for example. I have some already somewhere. Up here. In fact, I have more than that. I already have 10 of them. 7 of them. And I want some water ones. Do I happen to have any water ones already? I think all my water ones are in here. Water stuff is in here. Because, obviously, this is the only spot I've got left to put any water in it. I kind of feel like I should put an occupancy sensor in here. The lights turn on before I get in. Nah, I don't have one. Didn't think it did. Okay. So let's say I want hydraulic pipe bender. Also not hooked up to power. Bottle in my suit. Suit? What, for water? Oh, right. Iron copper. Sorry, Dirk, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Oh, what? No. What I was looking for was a... I haven't got any iron. God. Split that, didn't it? Um, no. So what I was looking for was the water meter. I was just staring at the pipe. Might remind me that that's what I wanted. I do need a water bottle in a minute, but all right for now. Well, that's a good point. I can actually make use of the fact I have a water bottle in my helmet. I'll throw one of these on now. There's a whole 2 megapascals in that system. That is actually quite a lot of water. It's about 100 kilomoles of water, so that should last me a good while. Let's go for 15 of these. A couple extra, another normal one. Unfortunately, because I haven't got the circuitry set up yet, I haven't got all the smart stuff on these yet. Which will happen. It is coming. Let's get one more of them. Okay, let's go get food. Let's go add these pipe meters to all the pipes in the atmospheric chamber. So quickly, using it, change that out. Yes, I know it's slightly quicker to fly, but felt like running. Don't need to min-max. Much as kind of the way I play almost feels like min-maxing sometimes. I have to get everything like perfectly automated. Even if I go about it in a really roundabout way. Water. Oh. Actually shows you how full the water bottle is these days. They really have worked on all their little tooltips, haven't they? It's nice of them. Right. I'm just going to switch this one back to outside so that when I next go through there it's working. Are there new metal water bottles? Yeah. I think so. Lights. Right. So. Can I put you anywhere? Okay, that works. Where's the water in this? Yeah. Yeah. Can't quite get to that, can I? No, actually, I want that one to go downstairs. I want it to go on the tank itself. So the rest of these, I can just dump one. 1, 2, 3. They should be quite low, so that's good. X, whatever that one is. NOS. Not very much NOS in it. There's lots of pressure in this guy at the moment. Temperature up. Still at 1300. Oh yeah. So when I dismantle this thing, I had some hydrogen and oxygen left over in the storage tanks. So I just dumped them into the pipes. What was attached to the liquid pipe? Put the meter on a minute ago. What do you mean? This one? All the liquid pipes are all hooked up to the same system. They're all one completely and utterly common system. Because I don't really see a point in separating out liquid systems. So yeah, it was just the pipe that was in the wall to feeding these two and the one that's in there. That was all I hooked up to. Oh, at the other base of by the door. You mean that one? So again, that one's just water. It's the same, exactly the same water system. The pipe literally runs all the way from one base to the other through here. It's got a water bottle filler in it. Come on. Just a normal water bottle filler below the pipe. Yeah. Maybe it's the lighting? Don't worry about it. There's no harm in asking questions. I might have done something stupid, so it's always worth it looking. Right, back to adding these pipe meters. Yeah, so anyways, I kind of just exploded all of the remaining gas in the hydrogen and oxygen and just let it go kaboom. It made a lot of pressure and a lot of temperature. So this thing I think is now finished sucking it all through. It has, yes. But more importantly, this thing got up to about 1500 degrees C, which is a huge amount of energy stored in that gas now. Which means I shouldn't have to warm up anything for a very long time. The water and the oxygen system should now just work perfectly. Which is really nice. I'm really happy with the fact that works so well. Right, let's put some of these on here. Explicitly the ones I can't get to, which are those three. Not much hydrogen. There's lots of oxygen. Reasonable amount of carbon dioxide. I can't really get to the purple one. You should be at 5 anyway, so that's fine. Right. The rest of these, I want to put down here. And I haven't got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Okay. In fact, I want 7 more. Because I will put one on the hot side of the gas waste system. Okay. So how the hell do you make this new paint mix that I haven't got power to? God damn. I need to sort that pretty shortly. You haven't worked out, by the way, when I'm waiting for stuff, I just run around. There is no rhyme or reason to why I run around, I just run around. Right. Army feels like I should modify this script slightly for the suit system. So when it locks the helmet, it also makes sure the light's turned on. I feel like that would be a useful little addition. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, it's the diode. Ah, that's something I can put a couple of those down. I've got the lights on me. There we go. Right. There's a surprising amount of water in there. About 60 kilomoles. I don't actually know how long that'll last, but I'm going to guess quite a while. Right, let's get out of here. Is there anything I need to do in here? Anything I want to do in here? I think the answer to that's no. Oh, we'll put a diode thing though. Where the power comes in. Red cable. This is the one I wanted. That one. Okay. This thing is on a batch right, and it shows the current battery level. So, pretty much I've got a full set of batteries. That's being batch written from here. That one to be exact. 97% charge, 98% charge almost. I feel like putting those around the base is a good idea. Right. So carrying on with the internals then. Yeah, it actually shows it even with the thing off. I feel like there's something wrong with that. We'll leave it on because I feel like there's something wrong with it though. Right. I need a transformer. Iron, gold, copper. Where did the gold end up? Sure, I put gold in these. What's going crazy? Whatever. Going crazy. Apparently it's up there, that's why. Moving on. So I want a couple of these. This bit of the room. Because I want one for this lot and one for this lot. Sorry. I actually want one more additional to that. Oops. Because I want one for downstairs as well. So, first, probably worth just putting in. That wasn't what I was expecting to pick up. That was what I was expecting to pick up. Right, do I want to put any windows in this? I'm going to say no for now. About plastic. Okay. Transformers. That. Through here. Does. Again. Okay. I will have to take that apart to get into that. There we go. Then I need the horrible whatever colour it is. Yeah, that was too many zeros, but it's fine. Turn that. Okay. So, this blue cable just come up. And then go along. I need to take up that floor. Tool. Still the wrong tool. Yeah. I can reconnect this. Last transformer. Therefore going to power all of this lot. Let's throw it in this corner. I have discovered one issue with this setup. I haven't actually really got a way through jumping over the machines. Then you have to do something about that, surely. Right. I need to pick a colour. Any recommendations on which colour I make the cables for this bit? Let's go green. Okay. Okay. That's all but this one hooked up now. I need to do something with it because it can't sit there. These things require so many different tools to actually, like, demolish. It's slightly ridiculous. Oops. I forgot they would do that. Right. Oh, you're not going to let me put that down until I move the floor, are you? Apparently didn't quite take up all that cable. What I'm thinking with this is I'm just going to put it sideways. Up against the wall. Like that. Alright. Stacker. To go. Okay. At least I've got a way through now, even if it's not, let's say, ideal. I don't wait till I get rid of the end. It's freaking cold. Okay. Wow. All the neighborhood kids is sounding very happy right now. I hope you can't hear that. Just made that a full circle, so it actually... for no reason, actually. There's no benefit to it. Okay. Naming game. EP1. YouTube. You're such a pain, YouTube. Why are you trying to be clever and work out whether I'm still watching or not? Well, I clearly have just put music on in the background. Now this one's 2. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Naming has been finished. I need a couple of icy housings. Wait, what? Oh. Usually helps if you actually hook the power up properly. Don't know why. It's just one of those little observations I found over the years. Right. There we go. I have power. Right. Icy housing. Copper, steel, solder. Solder. Gold and electrum. I have a lot of electrum. Theory, somewhere in here, there is the current. That one. How much power am I consuming right now? That's a pretty good amount of power. 6 kilowatts. I'll take that. Okay. These sit somewhere. They can sit back here, can't they? There we go. Right. There's all the smarty stuff set up on that. I want a handful of 1, 6, 7. Oh, complaints. Shoot, aren't they? love not having to bother waiting for it to count. Just wander off and do stuff. How's the temperature doing in there? $24°C. Yeah, I'll take that. And that for some reason you would stop trying to work. Not sure why. I have a feeling you were right, but I turned it down. At least I hope I turned it down. Not that it matters, because I need more than 17 total. Nope, I got it right. I did turn it down. You were right. Good observation, though, because you were right. It did say 17 for a while. Hey, a question for anyone who feels like answering it. So, let's go through here. I've got 2 furnaces, right? Happily lined up in there. I'm trying to see if I can find a way without using a splitter of having ores be dumped out of these in single measures. Well, not literal single measures, I should point out. But it in an amount, and then split it between the 2 furnaces. Now, of course, you can use a stacker, not a stacker, a sorter for that. Is there a way of doing it between the powered chutes and the normal chutes? Because I was trying to do because flip-floppers just go one way then the other way and you can't control it. So I was thinking maybe using a valve plus an overflow. The problem is it stores one in the valve. So you can't actually like it, yeah. So you end up with one in the wrong spot. I don't think the powered chutes have any either. Somewhere. Where are my powered chutes? Because the valves do the same, the digital valves. The digital flip-flopper is a half potential because, well, it doesn't really work because of the way the ratios run. You'll never get it. Does it? That one potentially work? Find somewhere I could test this without doing something weird. It's gonna annoy me if it's. Nope. At some point I'll get this the right way around. Yeah. It's the freaking valve. Whatever. If I whack the ratio up, like, as high as it'll go. Oh, can't actually do that with 20 to 1. If I then... So, if I dumped in something, come at the top and switch. And then it will carry on switching. Right. And it would only ever send that one through. Nope, that doesn't work either. Yeah. Because I think these... I don't think I could even do the overflow idea with these, could I? Because I have a feeling, yeah, it just stores one. Yeah. Yeah. So, does anybody happen to know how to do that? Or even if it's possible whatsoever? Like I said, I just kind of want to be able to send it one way or the other manually, preferably without needing to use the sorter. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can use the sorter. It's just rather not. Because then I have to make a bit of code that'll do it, and it's blah, blah, blah. Pain in the ass. It just feels like something you should be able to do. I just don't think is actually possible with current tools. Right. So, something else I need. Pure tar. Iron. Iron somewhere else. In? Oh, iron's here. I don't want to sort a motherboard. Silver. I now need to go outside. So, the reason I picked this up is because I need to set all the sorters that are downstairs. So this is going to be nice and fun, boring to watch, so sorry about that. Guessing they haven't improved the interface for this yet. No. Oh, is there not a nice group? No, there's not, is there? Right. Nice night rice. I wish there was a better way of doing this. But he's in a different spot then. Right. Water. So I ran and named all of these while I was doing other stuff. And really? Pain in the ass interface this thing is. Iron. Lead. Lead. I will test in a sec. Nope. I don't think this search thing does anything either. Yeah, this... If there's another interface they're going to sort, this needs to be it. They seem to be in a habit of trying to trim up everything at the moment. Which one was this? Cobalt. Oh, only got 2 to go. That wasn't too painful.
Hunger caution.
Gold. There we go. Gold is gold. Copper is copper. Cobalt is cobalt. Silver, silver. Coal, coal. Silicon, silicon. Nickel. Lead, lead. Iron, iron. Ice is the ices. Cool. If I ever dump any ice in, it should now start to work. Okay. Food. It's kind of nice that these things are back to the way they should be. Much is kind of annoying that I have to do certain bits so often. Somebody is definitely out having fun in their car / motorbike this evening. Like the 3rd or 4th time I've heard them fly along somewhere. Okay. So the next bit of this underground place is, in order to save power, I don't leave all these stackers and sorters on, because memory serves, they take 50 or 100 watts each. There's actually quite a lot of power being used up in this slot, if I'm not careful. I also need to make sure if I dump anything into them, it doesn't come out. They're not going anywhere. These ones are fine because they're going up to the digital sorters. So, let me go inside. And what I need is some logic I/O readers and then a chip, an IC10 chip. All I'm going to do is, because there's no IC10 code to batch read slots. Yeah, batch read slots, but there is an I/O chip for it. For some reason, that's a limitation. Basically going to use those to read the slots. Yes, I didn't mean to leave the chute off. Well, kind of. The reason I left the chute off is because I need to open that thing again. And since I need to do that, I don't see a point in putting the chute back right this second, basically. So I always leave them off to one side, so I don't accidentally use them somewhere. Hence why these three are sat up here at the moment. And not fully connected. Right. Back outside. I do love the way that you can see how much air moves through that greenhouse. Might have got that set a little bit too high. 5 litres doesn't sound like a lot, but apparently it's producing quite a good airflow. Right. So, you just need dumping somewhere. Dump them in here. So, I need all 4 logic IOs. Because I need to check in-feed slot here, both out-feed slots, just in case something's stacked up in them. The in-feed slot here, but not the processing slot and not the out-feed slot. Theory that both of those could be full at all times, and that be like an intentional thing, semi-intentional. So, batch slot reader. There we go. So, icy housing sorter. It tells me that's a bit messed up. It is a YouTube playlist, yes. It's just a series of quite long DMCA friendly, which I'm slowly building up more and more into. I'm trying to find one each time I stream. But the one I tried was really, really heavy this time, so I didn't really like it. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'm slowly trying to expand it to different items, but I was using Epidemic Sounds until like 2 weeks ago, but I finally just got fed up with it because there was good music and good bad music, and annoyingly I couldn't stop it playing. Um, like I tried to keep this like a family friendly stream, but they didn't allow me to not play explicit songs without manually going through and check, like making sure they weren't in playlists. It was a little bit annoying. What did I do with the IC chip? Did I not bring it down with me? Yeah, I'm glad you're liking it. I try to find sort of dancey music that's not. It's kind of like almost bass boosted, speed boosted, normal tracks. So, if you know of any other good ones to add to it, please let me know. DMCA friendly, of course. There it is. Did make it, just didn't pick it up. Right. This chip is going to be really, really simple. It is going to read the batches. When the batch is above, it's going to batch read all of these guys. When it is above, when it equals 0. So, LB, R0, device hatch. Oh, come on. Why have they sorted this thing out so that it has... not what I wanted. So that all the, like, articles come before the actual items. Batch slot reader, that one. Setting maximum. Basically, while A equals 0. So I didn't mean to do that. It just jumps back to me. I was going to put sleep 1 on that so it doesn't run too hard. Then basically, all I'm going to do is SB Stacker. On. One. I want 3 of those. There's 2 types of stackers, and I don't know which ones I've got. And of course, the sorter. Only 1 type of those, so I don't do that. Then you say sleep 10, so that everything stays powered on for at least 10 seconds. And then everything turns back off again. And then it goes back to checking. So, super simple. Really effective. I need to dump something into it, don't I? 1 sec. I'll go grab some more. I should probably dump like 1 into it and check it goes to the right spot first, though. That would probably be a wise move. Let's just grab a bunch, so at least I have them. Instead of grab a bunch, and this rate I'm just going to grab them all. I actually probably can take them all, can't I? Sweet. Right, well, I literally have no need for this place anymore. Let's steal its fuel, and it can just slowly die. I'll have to give it some sort of farewell at some point, but not right now. Right. One annoying thing about this is I'm going to have to drop them through here, aren't I? So, I need to identify whether these things actually end up in the right spot. So I think for now, I'm actually going to go along, take all of these off. Need taking off, so that will just go back. Close all these. Dump one of those in. Right, everything is turned on. Spot on. Which one's gold? Which one's iron? Coal, silver, silicon, nickel, lead, iron. 2. Right. Is now turned off as well. So yeah, that's correct. These are set to 200s. So jumping in a 400 gram block produces 2, which is exactly what I wanted. Let's try jumping in one of each. Just make sure each one has 2. I dump coal in. Oh well, it's fine. Woohoo! We've all got 2 in.
Power low.
That means it works. The last thing I need to test. I need a piece of ice. Let's test this a little bit further. Let's get 2 bits of ice. Because I have 2 ice crushers. In theory, what should happen? Both of them should activate. Start crushing. Right, flipped one way, flipped the other. Both have started crushing. It's perfect. It works. That allows me to completely dump all of my ores in. And it just goes and sorts them all. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. So I'm just going to go dump the rest of these inside. Because there's no point in me standing outside to do it. Hoppers are actually quite useful. I've made my own version of these before. It's a surprisingly complicated system to do. Because I actually made a 5x5 grid of inlets, and then I had to pipe all of them up underneath. And it's surprisingly hard work to do. Like, that is not a simple task. So, I'm quite glad at some point they added those. But I have a feeling that I just didn't know about them at the time I made that. It was cool though, and it sucked so much ore in so quickly, it was ridiculous. Right. There's that bit done. Now, ideally, I probably shouldn't have put all of that ore in. The reason being that I'm running really, really low on iron, and I need a whole lot of iron to finish making this system. Yeah, clever of me, I know. Highly, highly clever. Alright, I think for now, let's just, like, run it like this, and I just have to demolish one of those and make it each time. Bit boring, but whatever. Right. How much iron did I dump in? There appears to be a storm going on outside. This is going to be fun to get into that little chamber. Find out how much iron's in my thing. I was about to say, did it just end? Well, I think it actually simulates me being in a dead spot. Huh. The iron was at the end, wasn't it? So I have 16. So that is 8 slots of 400, which is quite a lot. Probably enough, actually. So I should probably take all of that out. No, it's definitely not gone away. think I'm going back over here. The storm's not as noisy over here for some reason. There it goes. Oh, this game can be so random at times. Probably grab some bits, though. That wasn't as successful as planned. No. Stop letting my ore run away. Oh god, now I'm in trouble. Hang on, I've got an idea. Wait, now it's gone, hasn't it? Ah. What is wrong with my impatience at times? Right. Whoa, 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 that's far too fast. Okay. So I'm just going to manually go and make some of this iron for now. I've actually made a script before to automate the furnaces. So I'm going to go grab that from my other save rather than make a new one. Basically all it does is register, it keeps going until it knows it's got enough regen in its... Sorry. It keeps the temperature above about 400 Kelvin, but really low pressure, until it knows it's got enough regen in its thing. And basically it dunks all of the pressure out of the main chamber and then launches itself to get to the conditions that are needed. So, these things work. I've got digital valves on the hot and the cold lines. Basically, if I want to add more into it, just turn the line on. But I will, for this situation, just turn it on. Just smelt. Don't know why that was going everywhere. Right. That's going to take a little while. Because that's a lot of... In theory, this thing should just maintain its pressure. I think it's set to 5 megapascals. basically this turbo pump will just turn on, pump a little bit in, it then explodes, because it's hot enough to just auto ignite whatever gas it's put in. Because this is already a perfect fuel mixture. Yep, or near enough. And it's all happy. This usual valve exists, by the way, just to stop. If the temperature ever gets below a certain level, it cuts off supplies to the furnaces, so it doesn't just kind of suck in gas along here and then just suck it straight through into here. I don't know whether you can hear that, but that is a very loud sounding airplane. Yes, there we go. Added in a bunch of volatiles and oxygen, which are now exploding. Oh. Should probably turn that off while it actually explodes. Because it takes a while to explode for some reason in these new updates. I might have set that up so that while it's still got volatiles and oxygen in like more than 0.5%, it shuts that valve off. Might have set that up. Give me a sec. I'm going to close my doors a bit while that's smelting. I'm back. That has gone very, very full. I feel like some of that hydrogen may have exploded in there. Right, there we go. Right, that should give me a lot of iron to make enough chutes to finish that system. Alright, well, rather than doing that right now, I will build those offline, because it's not the most interesting thing in the world to watch. That is a lot of iron. I'm just going to leave it there, actually. Sod it. Can just stay there. Right. So what am I going to do next? So, lighting sorted. I need to do something about the decorations, but I'm going to leave that right this second. What to do next? Need to move this guy some. This is a fridge vending machine, and my idea is that I'm going to put all the food that comes from the greenhouse below into it. Just through chutes, because I'm going to use Harveys and things. Right, what else do I need to do then? This room's functioning. The greenhouse is an entire project on its own right, so I'm just ignoring that. By the way, that one stopped. This one stopped. Did. Naughty air conditioning unit. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? Like, technically need to do. Oh, I need some scrubbers. Make scrubbers in here. Portable scrubbers. Need 3 of those, because I've already got one. I will also need wireless cells. Get only 3 of those. This needs gold, steel, invar solder. Steel. Solder. You could just sit down with that lot. So basically I'm going to make a conditioning system for the air. So it will suck out any of the pollutants, the volatiles, and the nitrous oxide through portable scrubbers. When you connect them to these pads, they don't gain pressure, so they just run forever. And with wireless charging batteries, they never run out of power either. So it's literally like unlimited power, unlimited scrubbing of your air. Right. Heavy nitrous oxide. Steel invar stellite. Yeah. It's a bit frustrating not having quite enough resources. It's going to take a minute. I haven't really got enough resources to run the other one. Or at least not resources split into the sensible amounts that I can run both. That's probably a better way to put it. So one of the possible scrubbers is already in this area. I hope. Double check before I do that. I think it's in those cabinets that are currently in my waste bin. I had a feeling I was like, I'll never need those again. Then realise that they're actually incredibly useful. Yeah, there must be. Right. I'll just make these. No idea which way around these things are going to face, so I'm going to load them up while I can still see them. Of course, it's a weird way around. Why wouldn't it be? Right, so that will now forever suck out nitrous oxide if any of it enters this atmosphere.
Hunger caution.
I'll go get food while that makes. So didn't I throw nitrous oxide in there? And I did. Oh, I didn't actually manage to drink anything before the helmet closed. I was trying. Right. It closed. How are we doing? Get in there. Correct. Hopefully those last two filters are made. They are. Perfect. Right, you can go in there. Get dumped in there. You get connected. Turned on. So yeah, if anything ever enters this atmosphere, which I can't imagine there is at the moment, those guys will take care of it. They basically use no power. I was scared I did something stupid then by putting emergency override, but apparently it's still broken because they haven't bothered fixing it. You know where the scrubber in is? What on earth? Why does that turn black when it's in? That's really random. There you are. You're in there somewhere. Oops. Apparently, if you don't put a filter in, it just sucks everything up. I didn't know that. That'll do. Right. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to slow this flow speed through. Because it feels a bit too much airflow. Somewhere in here. Two. That should create a little bit less airflow. Hopefully allow this thing to actually warm up the place. Assume it's trying. It's not succeeding. Nah, when stuff actually starts growing in here, it'll be cooling down, so. All fine. All planned. Kind of, maybe, possibly, probably not. Okay. There's another little task done. Anything else? Um, 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 um. I probably want a few more sensor kits. Let's do those quickly. They're probably, if I'm going to put internal doors in, going to end up splitting up some of these zones. Let's get. Let's do two for now. I was debating will I do a third. I don't think I'll need a third. basically I'm just going to put them up in here near the oxygen. There we go. I might actually go make the internal doors, so how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. I think these are made in here. Interior doors. Iron and copper. Well, I say I haven't got iron, but I have a lot of iron. Because what I want to check to see is if this does actually isolate. Like, completely oxygen seal them. Because if it does, I'll probably have to find a way to make sure it doesn't anymore. And it might be a case that all these upper ones, like, become meshes. The grating. Actually might look kind of cool doing that anyways. Say no for now. Come back to that thought. I don't mind its look up here. And like I said, it's a really good way of ensuring that the whole atmosphere ends up being one rather than multiples, even if I put doors in. That's kind of tempting. Come back to it. Just put these guys in. I'll come back to making. Oh, it's crab brave. Yeah. I haven't got. Apparently. Not hooked up. That's why it's not sensing that I'm in this area. But I was correct. It is making separate rooms. Even though I've got these grids which don't actually seal. It does know the difference. Interest. Oh. Let's help you actually put it in the right spot. Or do I need to make these? Yeah. Our sheets. Okay. Let's put you up. Me. Right. Cool. Next thing I'm going to make is a whole bunch of grating. Don't know how much grating you need, though. Start off with 20. Railing, sorry. Grating. Right. These air seal. That is my next question. I have a feeling they will do. No, they have got air vents through them. That means it's still passes there. Cool. Perfect. So these railings, what I'm building them for, is, as I said, I want to make a balcony upstairs, and it feels wrong not to have a few railings around it. Stop you just falling off the edge. And what made me think of it was the fact I jumped through that. And I was like, I shouldn't have done that, should I? But yeah, I don't know how many I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. I almost got it spot on then. Right. There we go. The problem is I've got no way out onto this. I'll have to come to that. My thinking is I will put an airlock here, which will then have a path out onto here. And I'm thinking I'll have a second set of stairs back here to allow you to get up here. I don't think it's necessary, but I think in terms of a building, you never always have just a single door. And I'm actually tempted to do something similar out the back here of the greenhouse. Turn this into another door. It probably won't be such a grand looking entrance. Not that this looks particularly grand. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll do that. Which of course is 10 times more complicated now that I've pressurized the whole place. Because of course I couldn't make things simple for myself. Right. That thing is seriously noisy though. I may seriously have to exchange that out for standard volume pumps. Because that thing is noisy. The volume pumps are silent. Right. That'll have to move. Right. Is there anything else worth building right now? The reason I'm debating is because I kind of need to go and do a couple of things before bed. It's getting kind of late. Debating whether I just give up here. I think I will. I will be back with trying to finish off this base. In the meantime, I will build a bunch of chutes, complete this shooting system. I will also build a bunch more probably iron walls. Try and finish the outside off properly. So, and by that I mean go all the way down to the ground with the iron sheets. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, and I'll probably collect a whole bunch of ore, like a lot of ore. Enough to actually stack up the system properly. So, that will probably take me quite a while. So yeah, I'll be back probably on Saturday during the daytime. I need yeah, I'm going to my parents. My dad's birthday on. Or we're celebrating my dad's birthday on Sunday, I should just say. So yeah, I'll be away for most of the weekend. I'll be back before I go on Saturday. So yeah, if you've enjoyed watching, please follow if you're not already followed. And I hope to see you everyone again soon. Bye, for now.